The Grand Mosque is the greatest mosque in Islam and is located in the heart of the city of Mecca in Tihama, in western Saudi Arabia, in the center of which is the Holy Kaaba. Which is the first house for people to be placed on the face of the earth to worship God in according to the Islam belief, and this is the greatest and holiest spot on the face of the earth for Muslims, and the Grand Mosque is the Qibla of Muslims in their prayers. It was called the Grand Mosque for its compass to fight in it since the Prophet Muhammad entered Mecca in victory, and Muslims believe that a prayer in it equivalent 100,000 years. The first period was in the period of companionship. It was expanded at the hand of Umar bin al-Khattab in the 17th year of the Hijrah, and in the area of the mosque was increased to 516 square meters. The Grand Mosque during his reign had a torrential torrent. And the torrent abated the shrine of Ibrahim from its correct location, and the mosque didn't have walls surrounding it, but the rule overlooking it from everywhere. People become overwhelmed by the place, so Umar built and demolished house near the Haram.
Abdullah bin Zubair rebuilt the Holy Kaaba after a fire broke out in it. During the siege of Mecca, Yazid bin Muawiyah army in its struggle with Abdullah bin Zubair. The siege ended with the death of Yazid, and this expansion took place in the year 60. During the reign of Al-Walid bin Abd al-Malik, the fourth expansion of the mosque was in the year 91. After being struck by a torrent, the mosque area increased, and many historians agreed on that. Al-Walid was the first to use the pillars that were brought from Egypt and the Levant in building the mosque.
The third period is the period of the Abbasid state. Abi Ja'far al-Mansur expanded in the beginning. This increase was during the period from 137 al-Hijrah to 114 al-Hijrah. It increased the area of the Shami corner, and a lighthouse was built in the northern and western corner. He also ordered the Ismail stone to be paved with marble, and ordered the mouth of the Zamzam well to be covered with nets. The second time was at the hand of Al-Mu'tadid Billah. Al-Mu'tadid Billah undertook some restoration and expansion from 281 al-Hijrah to 284 al-Hijrah. He ordered the demolition of the Nadwa house, and it made a hallway from the halls of the mosque, and the increase took place in 3 years. The third time was by Al-Muqtadir Billah. During the period of Al-Muqtadir Billah, he added the space of 2 houses to the Lady Zubaydah, which was added to the area of the mosque in the year 306 al-Hijrah, and he set up an audible door for her, which is now known as Bab Ibrahim,
to shield the worshippers from the heat of the sun. Finally, this was the expansion of the Saudi state, which was during the reign of King Abdulaziz. In the year 1344, the mosque was completely restored. Stone paved between Safa and Al-Marwa. In Sha'ban 1374, the lamps of lighting in the Great Mosque were renewed and increased to reach 1,000 lamps. During the reign of King Saud in the year 1374, he built building for the water supply of Zamzam in the front of the Zamzam well. It also consists of the three floors, the ground floors, the first floors, with the building of the two floors mission and the expansion of the fire station, and the Zamzam basement was provided with water taps and the wastewater stream. And King Fahd ordered that a roof of be placed with cold-resistant marble. The surface area is 61,000 square meters. In 1409, King Fahd laid the foundation stone for the second expansion in the month of Safar. King Fahd has undertaken many restorations, the largest expansion to date. And the last of its expansion was the historic King Abdullah from the northern side of the Grand Mosque and included 6 major components. Finally, this was the expansion of the sanctuary from the era of the Prophet to the present day. We hope you enjoyed and thanks for listening.